If you had an ice cream stand and 60% of the days you were selling an ice cream, would you turn up with a third of your stock and risk losing a third of your entire stock? Bearing in mind, if you had 3 days where you didn't sell and at a 60% win rate or selling rate, you could absolutely go 3 days of not winning. Would you put your entire business in just 3 single instances of performance? No, absolutely not. It's terrible, terrible business. So why would this exception, why would this work for trading? Why on earth would we put ourselves in a position where we're willing to trade maybe 30% of our drawdown amount by risking 3% on a trade on a prop firm account? If this didn't find any buyers down here and hits this low, I'm going to lose $250. It's 0.25%. I can do that. I can do that 40 times. With a 10% drawdown, I can be wrong 40 times more than I'm right. That information is going to give me such a good feedback that I'm going to adjust my business plan. What is my business plan? It's my trading plan. So we need to get out of this primitive state of looking at these numbers down at the bottom going, oh, we're turning around, I'm $60 at a loss. Maybe this will go into profit. Hopefully I'll get a profit out of this, and then I can get funded, and then I can get payout. Nothing about these numbers is to do with your process. My process is I'm going to buy where I saw buying interest in the market, period. And so if you want to develop as a trader, put yourself in a comfortable position where you can trade objectively. If you cannot trade objectively, you're going to open up that, is it the chimp brain and the amygdala, and your mind is going to be working 100 mile an hour against you. It's going to be screaming at you, take profit, you don't want to lose, maybe you should close this at profit, maybe this was a bad trade, should I add to this loser? I mean, this trade went all the way down here before it found a 15-minute candle close, maybe I should just cut this trade. Everything from my life experience works against me being a trader when I start looking at this P&L, because we're conditioned to care about money. We are. Everything in the world revolves around you can transact money for goods or services. And so it's so easy to look at this number and attach something to it. If this number goes up, I'm going to be a funded trader. I'm going to get social acceptance. I'm going to pay this and buy this and have that beautiful car and house and all that stuff that comes with it. Now, if this number goes down, we're losing everything that we mentally attach to that trade. That's where pain comes in, because you have this gap between what you received and what you expected. And so we need to manage our expectations. And I'm happy to sit on stream and say it took me 4.5 months to get a funded account with the 5%ers. I'm happy to say that because I managed my expectations. Now, what did I do? I used some money. I put another account in there, and that's on a copier. I'm not looking to get that funded in 3 weeks. If it takes me 4 months, that's totally okay. Those are my expectations. And when I align my expectations in a way that are reasonable, and they're not an Instagram trader making 50R in a day, showing a $50,000 win and all this kind of noise that comes with it, it's me against me. I need to look at what I did yesterday that was hurting me and say, how can I improve that ever so slightly for tomorrow? That's it. I don't care whether anyone else in the stream says I'm going to buy this or sell it. I mean, it's interesting to figure out, but I have my edge and I need to execute on that flawlessly. And that's what I'm trying to do and attempting to do every single day on stream. And the P&L is just a byproduct of that. The horse goes before the cart. If you put it that way, there's less chance you can get run over emotionally. I just wanted to share that because that's something that I think is a pretty wholesome message when it comes to trading. And you know, many traders are trading their P&L and they experience that elation and that pain as a result of it. So, sorry, big rant, and I know it's a bit of a deep one, but I wanted to share that.